And I hear.
No one can see me.
There it is.
Hell, they can. Can't wait to put that in.
I just got sound. So sorry.
No one could hear you, is what you meant.
No one could hear
Not
me
you.
either?
Sorry,
Oh.
Ruthie and her.
What? Who?
Who? What?
Prove it. Oh, also, I would like to edit this week. Unrelated.
No.
So, and this is recording? So I didn't get the pop-up. Usually I get a pop-up.
Oh, it doesn't
pop up
show.
today.
Oh, it's the OBS, though.
Yeah, it's OBS and
You don't back up to Zoom anyway?
I have been, but last week I got a thing that said like you need to delete some files or we're gonna stop recording, and I was like, huh, I'll deal with that later. So here we are. Sarah hasn't looked at Zoom files ever, I don't think, because the first time it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't look at Zoom files.
Yeah, like it literally, I never send them to her or anything. They just chill.
Oh.
So we're recording.
Yeah, I guess.
I can
You don't
show
need your
a pop-up.
backup.
Wait. Recording. There's your pop-up. Fine.
There's my pop-up. Sorry, I got distracted.
Fine.
How do I put on live transcriptions? I know it's not important, but I am curious. Isn't that a thing I can
Mine's
do?
always on. Mine's always on. So right
Tell
now,
me how
you said,
to
how do I
do
put on
it.
live? Look, I don't for you. If you go for more, do you see something that's like more ...
Yeah.
I do.
Do you see anything there like transcript?
Too.
And
don't yell at
captions.
me.
There's
Round
transcript and there's
thumb.
captions. Okay.
Brown
Yes.
thumb.
It's me, a brown thumb.
Brown thumb. Brown thumb. Brown thumb. Brown thumb. Brown thumb. Brown thumb. Brown thumb.
Are you checking the transcriber?
I certainly am.
Brown thumb. Brown thumb. Brown thumb.
So,
Brown
you
thumb.
said, did you pick transcript or captions?
I picked a transcript, but I think a captions is probably better.
Captions is kind of the live thing. The transcript, because captions only shows you like the last few lines. But if you need to
Yeah.
go back and be like, what did that bitch say?
I wouldn't call either of you those names, so I don't. Bitch, you better be joking. So I don't know why that would even be. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make dollars. You're a stuck-up bitch, and it's like dollars.
Does it
I
make
like
your
how
eyes?
it adds in what you said, even though I said yeah before you were done. It like, I don't know. That's pretty not transcripty.
It's gotten better.
Yeah. And to Amy's point, the
Point.
timestamps are in sort of like that same kind of
Timestamp.
inaccuracy. Cat stamp.
Hey, brown thumb.
Cat stamp.
Okay, somebody make me stop watching the transcript, please.
Hey, stop watching the transcript. Let's have a seance.
It says it there, and you said it. Ooh, yes, a seance. Ooh. I have my
Bubble.
If you can see it in the
Something.
mirror, it's guiding someone.
She's furry.
Yo, yesterday I told somebody some bad news of mine, and this woman said, and I quote, "I will light a candle for you."
Hold on. What's the bad news?
You already know the bad news, but I just never told this person.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not gonna share my bad news. Everyone knows this already. Anyway, whatever it is, whatever. My point is to light the candle. You're
Sorry.
getting me distracted.
But it's a very
Shut up,
interesting
Dee.
thing. I want to start saying that. I'll light a candle because I would do that. You know what I mean? And then it means they'll be thinking of you at that time. When they light
It's
the
thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
It's thoughts and prayers.
I like it, but then it smells good.
Farts and prayers.
And I light my
Your
candles
death-
every day, so I actually don't light them. I'll melt a candle
But it's like
for you.
your death reminded me of candles. I smell citrusy, and that reminds me of that person's, I don't know, broken heart, divorce, I don't know.
Oop, Too
Wait,
dangerous
sorry.
on that
Someone's
side.
burning can.
Sorry.
Wait, I got a little confused. I'm so sorry. Was Amy reacting to Sarah by going like this to hide from what Sarah was saying? Bless you.
Amy's just playing.
I'm sorry. I will light a candle for that sneeze.
I already did.
Dun, dun. Is that the reason you sneezed?
I was just about to say it's why I'm sneezing. No, my allergies are just knocking me out.
Early
man.
G's.
My allergies.
Allergies.
The transcript got me.
Early G's.
Perfect.
Late G's.
Look at that. Actually, I've always wondered, and I don't know how to ask this in like a regular meeting without seeming insane. Do we get the same transcript? Because what do you, I mean? In the interest,
Mine
got
keeps
your
having
stutter
all these
and everything.
parentheses, and it's like dumbass, and I don't know where it came from though. Just kidding. Oh, you never answered
The
me
dumbass is coming.
about that YouTube's. Is that what I sound like? Is that what I look like? Was that just because she has ADHD and plants? There were like something like I don't know what clues I'm supposed to be looking for here because it was not obvious. Do you know what I'm saying? Did you watch it?
Oh.
And I didn't watch the whole thing because I was like, I'm not going to watch this whole thing until I'm instructed to.
I started watching it this morning, but then I fell asleep.
Yes. So to answer your question, mainly just the second and third thing you said.
Remind me what I said. Hold on, transcript.
Sorry, that was a dick move. And now Sarah has the transcript to prove me wrong.
It just hit me though. Like I watched it this morning and then I fell asleep. Isn't that you were awake? How'd you wake up? And then
I woke up and then I was like, "Oh, I'm going to listen to this real
And
quick."
then you fell back
And then I
asleep.
fell back asleep because I
That's
did not sleep well last
fair.
night.
she died in her sleep several times. Sorry, let's finish. Wait, okay, so what was what am I to take from the video?
I think going forward, when I want your advice and you're not available or not cooperating, I will Google ADHD and the thing I want. And it seems like there are people out there to service me. So this felt like if I'd asked you this question, her answer felt like your answer, which is like, obviously I should do it
little all over
myself.
the place.
And I have outdoor plants. Yeah.
Okay.
But in a good way. And there's a lot of information coming way. And so some people, they are very organized and boring as hell. Like, kill me. Anyway, so yeah, I felt like I wasn't looking for that, but I happened to find ADHD plus Gardner.
That's
Plus,
funny.
age is similar enough and disposition. There's a lot of similarities that I was like,
Part of me felt like, this must be my dumb brain, but I was like, did she say the thing I said, like something similar to what I was like, yeah, sure, if you want to spend all this money on like, and then you're going to have just mediocre tomatoes at home. I forget exactly what I said, but I thought maybe she said something similar to that. And I was like, what are the chances? Why am I watching it this closely? I had a feeling it was just kind of an overall thing, but yeah.
that's all. So Gardner, ADHD, woman.
Fun.
Okay.
So
I was
it is
going to
what I
ask,
said.
and then you. It depends. Are you upset? Then no.
Upset?
Ah!
Oh, like would it upset me that you think that?
Yeah. If it would upset you, then definitely not.
Why would it upset me? If that's what you think I sound like, then that's what I sound like to you. Why would that upset me?
Perfect tip.
Perfect.
Sorry, I just saw that.
Thank you. Notice
Perfect.
singular. One perfect hit.
It,
Is that what you got in yours though, or no?
I'm looking now to see.
Now you got to pull the transcript to check it against the caption.
That's what I had done.
oh, I'm not
But
using
we
the
have said
captions. I'm just using the.
We have said so many things.
Yeah.
Whew, so many things.
So many things.
There is a
Perfect
search.
tip. Where is it?
Button, but it's like there's no word that stands out.
Look at that. It might be pretty lookable, but searchable. But I will say, whenever I'm doing
yeah.
this live, and I really need to find the thing, it's easier just to download the text file and do a command find inside the text file because it only seems to find one occurrence. Somehow my search does not work well within the. Tell me yours is different and better, and that would make me happy for you.
Ah, I see.
I have a down
Yeah, it
arrow
comes-
that I can scroll through
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's right next to the X button, which is really stupid. But,
So if you just use your up down arrows
let's
on your
see.
keypad,
Look-
it'll do.
then it does not
Okay,
look
so
there.
I didn't get
Yeah.
perfect tit, which is crazy.
Are you transcripts or caption? I just want to make sure we're doing apples to apples.
Transcript. Yeah, you can't go back on captions. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I know there's a screenshot.
Capture
I didn't know
and
somebody
release.
the screenshot if that was from caption or transcript.
Oh, is it Ruthie? That's a good question. Is that caption or is that
No timestamps. So it has to be captions.
so captions? Okay, so I don't know what I got on, but the transcript. Do you see in your transcript also point?
No timestamps on. There are no timestamps on the captions. Okay.
Yeah. So did your transcript, Ruthie, end up looking at that?
Right. I'll give you the.
Point
I'll answer you,
tit.
but yeah. So look at that actually, and then. Actually, I can't see the.
It's at 9:04:42 for me.
Right. So I give you the screenshot for the thing that I got.
Yeah.
Perfect. Is that what you got too?
No, I did not get that in the
At
transcript.
all. So
Yeah,
what did
so
you
I'm
get?
like, just perfect.
Oh.
But it makes sense that the transcripts and the captions would be different. So what we're trying to find out is if your transcripts would be different from my transcripts, right?
And it seems like they are. Sarah's saying hers don't match.
No, well, no, but what you showed. So I'm sorry. You do have that in your transcripts, the poi, whatever. I thought it was
It's
only
two
in
different
the,
weird spellings. So captions, 2 words, poi, fictit, and in the transcript, 3 words, poi, fictit, all capitalized because don't piss
yeah,
off Mr. Poi
definitely
Poi.
different.
Could you share a screenshot of what we're currently talking about so I can because
I've got 2 screenshots in the chat. Yeah, but
Ooh, I didn't see the second one.
Okay.
Get it, girl. Oh, that's
Poi
crazy.
fictit.
Wait, no, that's. Oh wait, because time difference.
time can't afford to continue to sing in. No, I can't.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay, so what's that mean?
It even
Can you show me
has
one of
me
yours?
It even has me in there.
Oh,
Weird.
what if I spelled it wrong? That might be a problem too.
Well, the phrase I looked for was "look at that."
Yeah, that's what I end up doing, and I'll put that in the. Oh, I did that in the wrong one. Sabelle's gonna be like, "What?"
Just delete it and let her feel crazy.
No. I'd rather her look at it and then be like, "What's this about?" So I can be like, "I'm glad you asked."
Damn. Okay, this was my suspicion, and I'll tell you why. But then it's insane because what you can do for fun right now is change the language. So I can change mine to Spanish, for example, and it will try very hard to make what I'm saying be Spanish.
Spanish. Okay.
Yeah, not translated, but transcribed.
Yes.
Like just
Yeah.
that whole thing.
That's interesting.
Which suggests that it's doing something right then. Because it's making a decision on what it thinks you hear.
Individually, for all of our computers, it's making a decision.
Right. That's my guess. That was why I thought that. But I've wondered. I used to have a student who would join, and no matter what I did, it would. Go ahead.
The timestamps don't match from what you sent to what Ruthie sent. Not just hours.
Minutes, but the
in
look at
minutes,
that is there.
The minutes and seconds.
right?
I know, but I guess look at that might be multiple times, I guess. Or maybe it picked up a different look at that. So it's confusing me, like trying to get an apples to apples here on anything.
And now we've polluted look at that by saying it multiple times.
I
since
know,
then.
I know.
So, okay, so we
for-
want 12:04. So mine is from later. Let me check. Okay, let me go. 1 second.
Oh no! But okay, so did
No,
Pointer
same thing.
end up getting in there?
Same thing. But I will. For. You're right. That was a different timestamp. Shockingly.
Y'all are really breaking my my very not working brain. This is like taking a class right now.
But it still says so in what she just said. It is still quite fictitious. It's the original. It's what the closed captioning had is in the transcript for her.
Oh.
Late
Okay.
G's interesting because I didn't say late.
What did you say?
Hold on, it's in another one. Early G's. Late. This is okay. You know
This
what?
is-
I can't.
Allergies. This is why you gotta enunciate. I'll be old now. Enunciate.
Oh, but I think we started then messing around. You know.
I mean, that's how we got
And
the
then Dally
perfect.
G.
That's how
Oh,
we got
here
the
it is.
perfect
So what
tit.
I said, what it shows on my thing is late G. But I do think I said late G's because somebody said early G's.
Okay.
So mine got
Oh, I
late
said early
G.
G's.
Early G.
Yours got late G's, which is actually what I said. So
Right.
yours caught my enunciation
42.
more better than mine did.
Okay. Finally,
Oh no.
I get to turn
Oh,
in
you're
my
making your-
assignment and I can go and I can move on with my life. Oh my god. I've never felt so stupid.
What's
Okay.
happening?
I'm trying to get the thing to you guys. My screenshot of what mine says.
Oh,
And then I was trying to make sure I had the right one. And then I'm looking at the different ones. They had the different times. So then I was like, wait, I was looking at, and then the one you guys agreed on was the one that we're going with was not the one that I had. So
okay. So I have the same thing, it seems, seemingly as Amy. Is it a household thing?
Oh,
Or
interesting.
are there settings attached to, I mean, obviously there are settings, but like, I wonder if there are like specific settings on how much you want it to guess versus being accurate to phonetic intake.
Ooh.
I just,
Not that I've seen. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
are
Very,
the
very.
stenographer jobs going to be around anymore? That's an AI takeover, right? Stenographer?
kind of. Some places.
What did I say?
Though some places they have locked, like in a courtroom setting, where they're not allowed to have like recording devices. Technically, AI is recording and sending up. So I don't know. So to answer your question, some places will hold on, and I'm sure there's unions and all kinds of things.
Another wait. Did you see was it Google guy giving us a speech to students, basically telling them like, get used to it because AI is going to take all your jobs. He's like, so just like get in line. Is that it was what he said? These are college graduates and he's supposed to be like pumping them up speech.
And did they boo?
Yes. They
You're,
Wait,
you're,
did they
you're
cover
burying
how-
the lead here.
sorry. Yeah, they booed. And he was like, he's like, let's hear me out. It was like, it really sounded like it did not sound like what it was supposed to be. Like, you know, that like you're graduating and here's like these like inspirational speeches you get from these leaders. It was like, you know, like essentially the sooner you realize that your degree means nothing, essentially is what he was trying to say. Like, I forget what he said. He didn't say get in line, but he said something very close to it.
Oh.
He wasn't alone. There were several. That was like the theme, I guess. Commencement. Well, not
Really?
commencement speeches. What are they?
I think they are commencement speeches.
I think
Are that what they're
so.
called?
But yeah.
No.
But so from what I understand though, they've gotten increasingly more like that. Like they used to be like ads essentially for like their big companies, you know, like you want to come work for us kind of thing. And now it's like, don't be expecting a real job.
So, is this information coming from the same thing that you and I watched yesterday?
No, actually, I didn't
Okay.
get to that part. I was wondering if because I stopped watching it. So I wonder if, I was wondering what information you have. I just saw,
So
watched some of the video and was like, what the freak? Like, I could not believe but it goes in line with everything else these days where I'm like, I can't believe this is real, you know?
Yeah. So Amy and I watch Internet Today. It's a YouTube, like internet news show kind of thing. So we both watched it yesterday. She did not complete it, I did, but they did talk about these commencement speeches. Another
Got you.
issue that came up was the names. They use AI to have the names read off, and the AI failed. And
After how much money you spend for college?
and then instead of returning to ye old human reading, they were like, "You're just gonna walk up on the stage." Yes.
Commencement has always been such a slap in the face. If we could just have a moment, I would like to point out, and you probably know this already, but high school, college, grad school, I've never gone to a commencement. They are the worst for people. After tens of thousands of dollars, thousands and tens of thousands of hours, you get in this crowded space, you barely hear your name, your family is sitting in the sun, just baking in the sun, while people go across the stage, you can't see them, and the whole thing, it just feels like cattle. It's a very cattle thing that they do, and I think it's always been stupid. And I will never go to commencement ever again. You could not pay me to go to one. Surprise, Amy.
And imagine all that, and then add there's an AI reading people's names.
Right. So it's like I guess I'm saying is commencement has always been so disrespectful as far as like individualism. Like, and they when they give you the thing, there's nothing in there because they can't line it up well enough to make sure that everyone gets one, and they don't want any kind of backups where people are like, oh, you have the wrong one, and switching, whatever like that. They don't want any of that stuff. So they just hand you an empty thing and they send that shit in the mail. Like everything about it is so disrespectful. Yes, Amy. Sorry.
When someone offers you a seat on a rocket ship, you don't ask which seat you get on.
Is this something
that wasn't the like direct thing? Like he really said, he's like you don't want to hear this, but the sooner you figure out that this is like it's not changing. Like it was just very. I want to find the quote, but I think I'd have to listen to the video. So I will find it and send it to our processor.
Dang, your AI processor.
Yeah.
She sounds cool.
I don't know. I can't help but think about like the monkeys that we send out into space early on. Like it's not always great to be on the early waves of some rocket. It might just be a dog who's, making history.
Like,
and then
what about
dust.
the non-monkeys that went out? The humans that blew up. Like what? Those two.
Did we intentionally blow up any people? I think we blew up animals on purpose. There were monkeys we sent that we knew were never coming back. I don't know that we ever sent people that we never thought to come back.
This is news to me. I did not know we were like
space, but certainly to other countries to die. It's called war.
If we're doing the rocket, though, if we're doing the rocket metaphor, I see what you're saying.
Sorry.
But yeah, do we send people to die, Amy? Yes.
Not yet.
Sorry, yes.
Not yet, though. Like I feel like once we start getting weird in space, it's just a matter of time if they send people out there to blow things up because somebody's getting too close, or this is my part of the moon, or whatever kind of BS we would have. I wouldn't put it past anybody these days.
Sorry, I have really quickly looked up, and some of the quote you had, Amy, is attributed to Sheryl Sandberg, which go ahead and remind us who that is. I guess do we all remember who she is?
She leaned in, and then she leaned out.
And then what plan did she do? Plan B. Option B? What was that? Her follow-up when her husband died?
Yeah, I didn't even. I paid it as little attention. I apologize for my misquote. That's why I'm like, I feel like I have to watch it in order to because I saw it with my own eyes and read it and heard him say it, and so I'm trying to get to that. But then he said so many weird little crazy things throughout. Kind of reminds me of another person when it's like you hear something and you're like, I believe it,
Right.
There's not a lot of room for disbelief anymore.
Okay, so Ruthie, I don't know if what you're thinking about is the planned one-way trips. So they didn't send them out there and in my mind, I'm like, they're detonating the ship? That's crazy. So there were technical failures, which could be that they were detonating the ship, but a lot of the trips were intentionally one way. So they were like,
humans.
bye, Imagine if you got on the Titanic and they were like, "We know you're not making it to the other side. Bye, bye."
Oh, wait. So I did not know this. I thought we didn't send humans until we really believed that they could come back. But you're saying we intentionally
I'm
sent
sorry. I'm
people on one-way
referencing
trips.
the animals.
Oh yeah, the animals were sent, I think, to die.
Yes.
But you're saying no. Yes. Okay. Bye, Fido.
Oh, look, you're Superman. Woo!
And monkey, I feel like monkeys, and I feel like there's like, I'm saying we and whatever, but there was like a Russian plane as well. Like they had their own cosmonaut program. So like, I think maybe that's kind of maybe how they beat us in certain things early on. Because but I think Yuri Gagarin lived. Right?
Are you big animal testing works? Is that like you think we should test on more animals kind of thing?
I think if the options are animals or people, then let's do animals. If the options are nobody, I don't know what they could have done back then. We have so many sensors and things right now, so we can see the oxygen is the right level. We could see how many G's it's on, like, whatever. But to send a dog is an approximation of a human living through something. So I can see why you would send a dog. I don't know. What about you, Amy? Are you pro animal testing, my vegan friend?
I mean, I think like it's such a broad term, you know what I mean? I feel like there are certain things that they do, they know they are harmful to the animals. They expect it to be harmful and they're trying to see how harmful it is and how far they can go kind of thing. And I don't think that's right. I do think, like to your point, if you have to test on humans or animals, there may be cases where it does make sense to choose an animal, you know?
Right.
Don't like it though. I prefer maybe we
don't
handpick
like
a certain people to test on. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding.
I'd rather not.
I
Can you do it?
What they're
Yes.
saying is get in line. If the offer to get on a rocket ship,
Sorry, that was a bad quote.
Why would we send a talking dog to space? You're not making sense. You're never going to make dollars.
Okay, here are some quotes. It will touch every profession, every classroom, every hospital, every laboratory, talking about AI. I can hear you, there is fear. The machines are coming. That the jobs are evaporating. The jobs are evaporating, sorry. The question is not whether AI will shape the world. It will. AI is going to touch everything else as well. AI will become part of how work is done. When someone offers you a seat at the rocket ship, oh, it is, he did say it, I guess she said it too. When somebody offers you a seat at the rocket ship, you not ask which seat, you just get on.
which is a wild, sheeple sort of thing to say.
It was
in my mind.
all like very sheeple, like even just, he was like laughing as he was saying it. He was like, all right, like, you know, like, all right, I hear it, yeah. Just let me get this last thing out. Like it was very weird the way he was talking to them.
That's what I was going to, and I think what's not captured in that reading is the fact that he stopped multiple times because of the booing that was stopping him from talking. And then he proceeded as if everybody was loving what they were like, he's like, yeah.
No, I think he proceeded as if he knows he's fucking right. And he's like, all right, this is going to be, like, I feel like it was kind of fun for him. He seemed to get, he seemed not embarrassed. He seemed not like how you would expect somebody to feel like if they were getting booed.
Like a sociopath?
Thank you, Sarah. You brought it. Sorry, and you woke up Siri. Go to bed. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that. See?
But I had to look this up because, like, I don't know why, but whenever I think about this kind of thing and the deliverer of the message, and people don't kill the messenger. I'm sorry, but I don't know who this is. But I do feel like they are in a position to benefit. So Google, of course, benefits from saying, this is the new world order. There's nothing we can do about it. Get in line. And I think it's people, a lot of the SE is framed as like, well, China's going to do it. What can we do if China's doing it?
Sorry, I'm just sad. This is the new world order. We got to get in line.
I mean, robots with 3 penises are coming to fuck us on the butt. There's nothing we can do. They're knocking on the door. You'd have to open it and make them a glass of tea. Like, what? I don't understand this. This is not.
I do see an increased amount of.
That was definitely 1-to-1, by the way, that comparison. Definitely 1-to-1.
I mean, it kind of like I'm starting to see more and more people are getting like the test like home robot things, and like they're trying to make them like they are useless, like as they are, but the idea is to make us get used to them. Like, and I can tell that's what's happening. You know what I mean? Like they keep putting them out there in these like
And they're cute.
weird ways and cute, but like,
But they're trying to, I guess, as cute as, something as invasive as that could be.
Yeah, they're trying to make it, kind of like when AI first came out. It's like, look, you could change this. You could change it. Look how fun.
Emojis. Ooh, it's just me.
Just like all the data collection. Like, oh, we're going to help you autofill your stuff. Oh, that's great.
That's great. So nice.
Yeah.
I like that. So convenient. You give me my data and you don't give it to anybody else? Amazing.
Nobody else.
Oh, you changed the terms? Oh my God, amazing.
I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with giving you that yet. Oh, wait, 3 years later. Here, have some more.
The memories are yours.
Yes.
Now I get it.
Yes.
Maker. My job is to make things shitty. The official title is Enshittificator. What I do is I take things that are perfectly fine and I make them worse. More specifically, I make it shitty.
Make it shitty.
Shitty.
Make it shitty.
Yes.
Ah.
Can
Can I go back to something Sarah said? Just
Yes,
ever
you
so
can.
briefly.
Wait, hold on.
I heard, and I'd like to look this up.
transcript.
But if I remember correctly, and now I have to look it up to see if I'm lying. Let's find out. Am I lying? You can vote now.
Ooh.
Go ahead and vote. Am I going to lie? Is she going to lie? Are they making? I thought they're making another Titanic. Not the movie, but the ship. Did we talk about this already? So I can't
Who's
remember
that
if we
for?
talked about
Just
this.
billionaires?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. But Sarah was saying, like, what if you got on the Titanic and you knew it was going to sink? Like, wait a minute. Sorry, that's not my impression of you, Sarah. That's just my impression of like a tech bro.
It was kind of spot on though. I do sound very much like a tech bro. That's
so much. Like
My
every time I
Latin
see you, I go,
voice.
is that a tech bro?
Do you remember like a couple years ago, the people that got into a capsule
Submersible?
and they knew they were going to die? They knew it was a bad idea.
Called Titan?
And then they went under the water and then they died. And people were like, oh my gosh, I wonder if they're okay. And we searched for like a week and they're like, no, they're definitely dead. Remember
They
that?
were dead?
So
Like
it's
that?
giving that.
Yeah.
It's giving that.
And I feel like there was enough information very early on for people to be like, they're dead.
Yeah.
We heard it. We heard them die. Stop.
Remember how janky it was? It was like, there was like an Xbox controller controlling the thing. It was so janky.
Yes. It was just like this Atari, like up, down, left, right, like whatever.
And it's like other people had died already doing the same thing, right? Like with that same company, right? Or something like that, I thought. Let's look up the Titan.
That part I don't know.
The Titanic 2 is something that was spearheaded by an Australian mining billionaire. Surprise, surprise. A billionaire. You've got too much money. That's too much money. And it makes you do stupid, useless things.
If you think about it,
$500
it's like,
million.
it's funny because it's not that deep when you think about it, because it's like they're just doing the same things that we would do. They just have more money to do it with. You know what I mean? Like I sit here and like I'll make a little clay thing with Sabella and like try to recreate something that's like fun to me. And it's like they're doing the same thing. They're like, ooh, I went to Titanic again, you know? Like it's just on a bigger level because they have more money to do it with.
That's a good point. So can we actually have a real discussion about billionaires here? So no one asked me, but yesterday someone told me, she goes, the same person who's lighting me a candle, so maybe you'll draw some conclusion. Amy knows what it is.
Oh.
Anyway, she was saying, she goes, well, if my choices are to get advice from a billionaire or a bum in the street, this is, I'm gonna take advice from a billionaire. And I was like, who gave you this dichotomy of bum or billionaire? That's it. And then she goes further. She goes, I know lots of millionaires.
That's my new gauge. Bummer billionaire. I'm writing that down.
I know lots of millionaires.
And the millionaires are very nice. And for the idea that she thought a billionaire and a millionaire are the same thing,
I need to know who this person is.
We talked about her yesterday. You know who this is, Amy.
Talked about
Y'all
her
talked
yesterday?
yesterday?
Yeah, behind your back, Sarah. We were like, don't let Sarah see these
She's a lot.
messages.
She has some
a
very interesting, I forget what it was, but there was something before where she had a take and I was like, huh, it's interesting that people think that way. And it's nice to
I don't know
hear.
what's happening. No, I'm kidding.
I dropped it in the chat. Sorry. That's not fun.
It's,
but
no.
It's
I was
nobody
just
you
joking.
know, but
I'm actually
that's
not
very
going to look at it until we're done because I can
Why?
see myself being like, oh, such and such.
no,
Like
you won't.
You don't know
definitely
their
won't.
name, but you'll know
You
them
don't-
by reputation.
Yeah.
Oh. Does it precede them? Oh.
But so anyway, that was her thing. And then she goes, "Yeah, I would never want advice from a billionaire. But why would I want advice from a millionaire? A billionaire is like a successful person. That's how they got there. She can't imagine. So like, I had so many things about this, and of course,
So a
you know,
millionaire is not
turn it
successful?
off.
A millionaire is
But
not
also,
successful?
not
Millionaires are also
necessarily.
successful.
But also not necessarily.
But that was her take. I would say if you're at all marginally successful in your life and you are 75 plus, you should be a millionaire. If you just put your money away.
Scurry thing about that. So my initial thought is like, you know, the world doesn't have much longer of the voting from that source. If that makes sense.
Right. She
But then-
said it's going to be fine. I was like, it doesn't have to be, you need 5 more years for it to be fine. I need like 50 if I don't, like,
Right.
what are you talking about?
But then I think about all of the reason why the or not the reason why, but like the connections in the community and the download that I imagine is happening on the people around her. So yeah, you know.
Wait, what are you saying? As in like that has influence past her
Yeah,
particular
like so
explosion date?
I can't imagine that she has those thoughts and it isn't bouncing them off as fucking somebody, right? And then, you know, I know that she has quite a crew locally to you. You know what I mean?
Right. So Pat, my husband Pat, I will tell him this one thing, which is I will divulge this one thing, which is he works with somebody who's very pro something. Who cares? And Pat will listen because actually he's very nice, he's very patient. So this person talks about it, he just sort of goes, "Well, if that's true, that's very upsetting." Which a way of saying, if you listen to it, is if that's true, of course you're upset. That's what he'll say. Now, what does that really mean? It means I don't think that's. I don't know if that's
like
true.
that
but
a
whatever.
lot.
But what does the person hear? They hear Pat agrees. So I didn't say you're full of whatever, and I was like, whoa, well, I mean, if those are your options, I guess a billionaire makes more sense. Like, I guess, but that's not what I was thinking. I was like, those aren't your options. This is insanity. So I don't know what she took away from that. Having bounced it off of me, she might have walked away saying, well, brown thumb, Ruthie agrees with me. She's bad at plants.
There's a lot to
Do you have
think
a
about
go-to?
with that.
You have a go-to response for people who say crazy stuff? If that's
No
true.
thanks, I'm not hungry. I ate already. No, that's not.
Oh, sorry, I have to drive.
I'm already full of shit.
Yes, I'm trying to think the last time. Oh, I actually had this happen very recently. With somebody telling me their experience with aliens, actually. And I'm like, whoa. And then like they were telling me about like different things that they have heard. And I was like, I have not heard that. Like, I just like, I don't, I just go, whoa. I'm like, really? You know, so they tend to think that I am encouraging, I guess, which I'm just trying not to be discouraging because I do have this thing where I'm like, I don't know what I don't know. And sometimes you don't know that you didn't know until you found out that you didn't know.
You know?
You know? What's the transcript say I said?
No. Sarah, do you have a go-to? You said as you get in your car and you go, I need it in another city. Like, what do you do?
I'm trying to. I can't even remember. I don't think I have a go-to. And I don't think my face supporting things that I think are crazy. So I think I very quickly am sort of no longer an option of a conversation partner for people who are saying things that are like outrageous. Because I'm just
It's all in the mask smile. You have to add a smile to your mouth. I'm serious because I go big, and if I was big in that, but I'm big in whoa, really? You know, so like it's all in the.
I have to remember it.
I know, but I guess like you developed your mask without the smile.
So I think in the moment I'm too busy running the crazy ass numbers they just gave me.
And I am too, and I'm like,
I'd love to
Can we
learn to
practice
act
now?
smile. I will say that.
Okay. So
Let's
I
do
need to
this.
tone
So,
mine
I'm gonna tell you.
down, right?
Yeah.
Less of a smile. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll practice that, and Sarah practice the shock with the smile. Are you going to say something shocking?
Yes. Yes. But 100% true. So that's
Okay.
what's crazy about this. I feel like very few people know this, but President Trump is a real person, but the vice president is actually a lizard. And people don't believe me, but I have proof. So Amy, you already did it. You already did it. You did it.
I'm like, whoa.
But Sarah was like, I'm gonna need more information.
I'm like, oopsie poopsie. We enter crazy land. Let me take a seat.
Okay. Well,
I
one more
think
time.
it
You-
also depends on who I am interacting with.
That's
I
true.
think if
That's fair.
it is beneficial for me to say, sister, that's fucking crazy. I need to be able to have
That's a good point.
conversations with you. And I can't have conversations if you're saying crazy shit. I want to come
Bitch,
back next week.
You better be joking.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's funny.
Good point.
It is, I feel like, Sarah, though, that's gotten you into, I think we might have talked about this before, like gotten you into sticky situations where people have judged you. The craziest thing I can remember is, like, I think we called him Steve, but that wasn't his name. But the tall guy from, I don't want to say from where exactly, but when we lived in media, but there was a guy that, like, was like, fuck you. And you were like, I'm just sitting here. Like, you don't remember that?
Wait,
And then
what was he
come to
like? I missed
find
that part.
out-
He was like, what?
he was like, fuck you, and like walked away. Like he came over and said hi, and then like fuck you to Sarah and walked away. And it was like, what? And come to find out there was a situation that happened a long time ago that he had been holding on to and festering with. And then I guess Sarah's like
watering.
stoic face just like drove him crazy over time. Like I would love to be in his brain. And like every time he thought about Sarah, every time he processed what was like, because you spent a lot of time in his brain rent free, a lot of time. You don't get to that point without somebody thinking about you.
It's been 84 years.
It was
And I
really,
don't
Can you
really
tell a little more
enjoy
about-
any of the amenities.
You can do it now. You probably
Yeah.
still swirl it around there.
Ew.
But it was like a
I
very
don't wanna.
simple situation where Sarah was not trying to be any whatever, but he took it so weirdly negative. And
It was a restaurant, right? And I had food in front of me, and the server wanted to take it away to box it, and I was like, "You can just bring me a box," and that lived forever.
Wait.
As I guess I'm
Wait,
snoozing.
was
was
he
that
the
something
server?
a box? Isn't that the fight thing? Maybe he thought you meant you wanted to fight.
Hand me a box.
Hand me a box. Maybe she said hand me a box, and he's like, what? Oh my gosh, she wants to fight. But okay,
But where's
so the
it?
thing
Here,
that I
A and B.
recall,
Sarah and the server. Where is he? He's C.
So he's the server,
Oh, okay. And he
Yeah.
didn't like.
which
Oh, because you don't
I'm like,
trust him.
there's no, but it wasn't even like there, and there's no world where I'm the first person to say that.
Just up into space on a rocket. The first one.
It's a one-way trip, buddy.
yeah, it was so interesting. The thing I recall from it, and I don't know if this is true or if this is just like a weird memory I have, I didn't even remember that interaction, and I feel like I was there for it. And I suspected that you didn't remember it either, but he told it. And it was like one of those like, what? And so it was like just from extrapolating, it's like she wanted you to give her the box. You just give her the box. Like it was just like so confusing, you know?
I think that the data came from another
Right.
party.
And then
right? A
I
third
followed
party.
up because he didn't hate me at the time. And I feel like then later on, after that conversation, I feel like maybe he felt it was ridiculous, but I feel like he started acting a little
Yeah,
bit
he
different. after
calmed
that.
down.
Yeah. It was a
Calm the
lot,
fuck
though.
down.
Everybody calm down. That's why I was always saying that. Everybody calm down. Every once in a while, you just got to do that calm.
But I do generally generate a lot of dislike from other people. Growing up, it was always, oh, you're a stuck-up bitch. And it's like, no, I just have nothing to... I have nothing to add. I'm so sorry that that's problematic. Yeah, a lot of fights growing up just because of this.
That's really...
Was this also when you were punching people randomly
Yes.
during that phase?
There's- That's we don't need that data though. Just
you punch people,
coincidental.
and then your mom would tell you, "Please don't do that," and you don't understand why, and then you wrote a whole book about it.
Oh, wow.
Are you not
I see
Patrick
what we're
Gagney?
doing here.
I see.
Gang.
I see.
Based on my PhD that I don't have, I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
Pretty hot
Oh,
diarrhea. Watch out for me. You mentioned earlier waking up, watching this, and falling back asleep. Do you get asleep? So I'm going to be dragged by him. I don't care. Did we talk about sleep scores last week when we were talking about all the nonsense?
I don't think we talked about sleep scores. We were talking about like activity level or something like that. I forget what it's called.
We did like VO2 max.
VO2 max.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
wear the thing to bed?
I don't wear it to bed. And I'm sure it would tell me, bitch, you better be joking. Go to the doctor.
I got the beginning of this. I was like, I would never need the word bitch to describe anyone on this call. and then here we go. You did say neither of us, and I guess you're doing it for yourself, but still.
Do you know that line from Euphoria?
Wait, no, say it again.
Cassie is in the mirror and she's dressed crazy, and everyone's in the bathroom.
Oh,
like,
Oklahoma, because she's in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
She's trying.
And
It's
then
not
she's like-
Oklahoma, but they said she looked like she was. Okay.
And she's like, why does everyone keep saying that I look like I'm dressed like I'm in Oklahoma? And she's like, because you are. And then she's like,
'Cause
in
bitch,
a
you look
good way or a
crazy.
bad way.
She's like,
And Maddie's like,
bitch,
you better be joking.
joking. Is the way she said it was just so funny because remember they weren't talking at the time, and it was just like one of her like, what?
I really
See if
need
I
to
can
find.
find that and slice it in.
Yeah, I really want to find. But that's another quote. Like as far as like favorite Maddie quotes go, there was one from the more recent season where she was like the ability to discern quality when she was talking about class or something or taste. Or what was
Cassie's
it?
class.
Yeah, but then
I'm
like Maddie
classy.
explaining what class taste. Maddie explaining what taste is, and she's like the ability to discern quality. Something else, the way she said it, it was like it killed me.
I like Maddie as an actor.
Where is she though? I feel like everyone else is all up in my feeds and such. Where's Maddie?
Hello.
That's not
Is she
her.
a hummingbird?
Hello.
Because that's sweet.
Hello.
Oh, I have a whole list of quotes from her here. First of all, ew. Second of all, ew.
Ew. I will fill
What's that in
it.
response to?
I got it.
I don't know. It's just,
Sorry.
oh, you better be joking. That is one of them.
Have
But
you
now,
seen
like,
the,
so, like-
the makeup, the Euphoria makeup?
What do you mean?
They have like a makeup line, but one of them is "Bitch, you're my soulmate." It's like a lip gloss.
Aw.
Yee.
Yeah. Aw, hi little bird.
Hey, little bird.
Three
How
little
big is
birds.
that? The suction cup on that.
Like if I were to measure it,
If you were to make it with your hand,
it's about half a mouse. It's about
what is wrong with you? I'm not going to like 3D print an exact replica based on the centimeters and millimeters you give me. I just for scale.
So
I'm
how
just
rich of you to assume that I would use centimeters or millimeters?
precision, Sarah Marie.
Was that
Oh!
a callback? Sorry. Was that a callback from when they took a picture of the key? Are you caught up? Okay. I'm like, was that a
No.
callback from when they took a picture of the key and 3D printed it? Get the fuck out of here.
With one, I kind of just said they took pictures of it from a couple of angles for depth because the depth is variable.
Yes.
And it's like it's there. It's like at an angle.
At an angle, I noticed all that.
can't.
And so I was waiting for, and I think maybe this might happen because we don't know what happens, but I could see it being like it's not a good fit. It doesn't work.
Right, because like you 3D print stuff, and you for anything that's brand new, you print 3 because the first one don't work.
Yep.
Like let's be
and you're
honest.
like everything's
first one
measured
is a
correctly. How the
one-way
heck did this
trip.
happen?
The first one's a one-way trip to the trash. Thank you for trying. So like, yeah, I like how like that show is so full of things that make no sense, and we're like, no, but what we really need to talk about is the key.
Right.
Can we talk about Maddie? Can we talk about Maddie in like not last episode, but 2 episodes ago when she was like, I don't feel anything. All right, gonna go ahead and manage a bunch of bitches. When she was like, she doesn't feel anymore.
I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch that either.
When she was at the table, it
She
was
said
like
she's
her
dead inside. That's my favorite thing to say.
Alamo. Maybe not dead inside. We'll have to find out what it is. So it's her, Alamo, and Rue all at a table, and then
At the diner or something.
at the diner, right? And she's saying these things, and then
They're like trauma bonding a little bit.
yeah.
And she's like, well, I just don't feel anymore. Something.
Yeah. But then
I was
if you
trying to
don't
picture
feel,
her
why
like
would you-
saying it softly to somebody, like I don't feel anymore, and like I'm like that didn't.
No, that's not Maddie. She's probably like, I don't feel anymore.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
matter of
I
fact.
can see it. And if you can see
Were you
it,
confused? Did you think Maddie Perez was on the call when I did that? Tell me I'm good. Tell me I'm good. Tell me I'm good. Tell me I'm good. Tell me I'm
First
good.
of all, ew.
Tell me I'm good. Second of all.
Second of all,
Ew.
bitch, you better be joking.
We are Maddie Perez.
we did it.
Collectively, though, I think you might have asked about like her as an actress. I don't know if we talked about this before, but she said she's not doing anything else. She's just not enjoying. I don't think acting is her thing. She just Euphoria and done after that. She says, which makes me bummed because I feel like I really do like her as an actress. I don't know her depth of role and what she could possibly step up to next. Oh, is it time?
Her hands going like this across the screen.
So I want to know why we don't get the pace. Why don't we get to see the pace?
You want to watch this happen?
I mean, it's part of the.
Yeah.
So you got to put your hands, come to them. This is the exercise here.
Oh wait,
Put your
are you learning
foot-
to punch? I had to show the world how you make a fist.
I want to watch it. I want to watch you hold a pencil. I have
Me?
a feeling that it's the angle of how I hold my hand when I'm writing that makes my hand do that funky thing. So when you punch, you got to do this, and then like you got to find where the face is. So you might end up having to go like that with your wrist pointed at a weird angle. You don't know that? You don't know that.
Is you go to hurt them or yourself?
It always, every time I punch somebody, it's hurt me, and like I just figured out why. It made me not be a fighter. You can't be a fighter. It's okay.
Okay.
I feel like you're still a fighter, just verbal.
Yeah, because these things don't do nothing.
Someone please call 911.
You got to use your wit.
Did you just
Where
do
are
a
you
light
hitting them?
skin Riz face?
Sorry.
Sleep score. What happened to it?
Sleep score?
You asked
No,
about
but-
sleep score.
Well, I guess it's like, so sometimes you wake up, and I mean, it gives you the sleep score all the time, but sometimes it's like, you went to bed early and that was nice, but you woke up too many times. I'm like, I did not choose to wake up. So I guess that somehow I feel like it's judging me in a way that is not helpful. And Apple stays doing this, and I love to complain about it, is they love to give you one data point at a time without these
That's
helpful
what I was
things
gonna
of like,
say.
this is a typical Thursday. This happens every Monday. I need something besides you did bad last night. Rough.
That, and I don't know if Apple does this as much as Ring does it, but it will decide that it wants to focus on a data point in its summary that's like, well, that was better than the day before. It's like, oh, be careful because your such and such is dropping, and it's like, but it's better than it went up, but it's like because it's like the thing to focus on for the day. I don't know how to explain it. I have to find a.
I get what you're saying.
Right.
So I feel like
That's
Apple
annoying.
might be a little more consistent with it, but I'm like, I think it just every day it feels like it has to say something is great. Like some days I'll have like it has a readiness score. My readiness score today is 82, and it'll be like
Nice.
it'd be like congrats, you're awesome, and then I'll have a readiness score of like 90 something, and it'll be like be careful because whatever, like it'd be like your exercise minutes are lower this week. But it's like lower by like 1 freaking minute. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's not a data point. You just can't.
Right. They're just giving you comparisons that are not necessarily that helpful.
So you do this then. You articulate the
I like to do like the money cat, like in a Chinese restaurant.
I like that.
That's
how
like I was
think.
like solidarity.
That's not.
Give me my penny. Give me my penny.
Okay, so would someone offer honest question? Great news, Amy and Sarah. I've secured 2 seats on a rocket ship, one for each of you.
What seat is that?
It's a rocket mortgage. Now you have more money to pay.
Oh no!
Me.
Sarah, was that a tantrum?
Yes. Oh. Oh boy.
Oh, girl. Let me see. Internet. Okay, so Internet Today, is that something you watch every day?
No.
Okay.
Not even every single one. They have changed like a lot of people. So like, do you know anybody that was like normal before, say, like, I don't know how many years ago. Let's just say a few years ago, like tie it to whatever you want. But like now they are just like so upset about everything, and like they're everything turns back to, well, if it wasn't for the administration kind of like stuff or whatever, you know what I mean? Like
Thanks, Obama.
yeah, so like they have gotten, everything is so politically drenched that it used to be a lot of just like everything that was happening. The problem is a lot of stuff that's happening is politically connected. And at one point, maybe a month or so ago, they were like, we gotta get our shit together. Like we've been focused, like we're gonna try not to. And then since then they're like, okay, so we have to cover this because like, whatever kind of thing. Like there's something. What was funny though? The episode yesterday, Sarah and I happened to be watching it like simultaneously, but separately, and didn't realize it. But one of the guys had gone to a national park, and he started telling the story, and I swear it sounded just like me. He was like, "So I go, trying to have a nice time, and then it's like it's jarring, kind of like." He's like, and he's angry. It's an angry photo. Like he said, like a lot of the same things. Like there's nothing about it that like it's unfair. It's just all these things. So yeah. He looks like he's shitting himself and actively trying to do it. And then afterwards, he makes that face.
Ew! Stop it, y'all.
He does, though. I'm sorry.
Speaking of upsetting Sarah, I am like 5% the way into Tipping the Velvet. Which is so I came off the waiting list.
Are you planning to go all the way?
Yes, I'm 5% in. No. So I just randomly added it, and I came off the wait list very quickly. So I was like, I'll just get started. Have you started it yet, Sarah?
No, that's one of the ones that is suspended, and I need to unsuspend if I want to read it. And I just I haven't
got your
been
copy?
in the.
Oh. I'm just earring all over it. You'll never enjoy it now.
Ew. Second of all, ew.
Ew.
I like your. Ew.
Yeah.
Okay,
So are
then
you
that
liking
one's
it?
going. We're getting there. I guess because so it's a period piece, right? Not in the way that would make you laugh. Well, maybe it is. Like I haven't gotten that
While
far. But
tipping the
it's a
velvet?
period piece.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Sorry. Start over.
Check the
Ruthie.
transcripts.
That's so too much. Okay.
Amy
Sorry.
P. Thumb.
Amy Marie
Amy Marie Thumb.
Dumb.
I don't know what you're thinking. No, but anyway, but it's set in like a alternate history kind of past, and because I guess the whole point is like I guess I don't think this is a spoiler. There is some discovery about what exactly is the discovery to make.
Okay.
Like I guess if you were younger now in 2026, you would have the vocabulary immediately to know exactly what you might be learning about yourself. But the way this book is set up, I guess part of it is the historical whatever. So I think for that, I'm like very nervous for them, and I don't know if I'm alone in this. When I read gay stories, you're very worried that the author will be mean to them for historical reasons. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Where you're like, so this one so far seems nice, so I think it's gonna be nice.
That's
there's always that tension.
A common trope is like the people die always. Like none of the relationships ever end happily, which is historically fairly fucking
So
accurate.
do you find similar with like slavery pieces?
Where if
I don't
it's
know that
about
I've
slavery, it always
read
includes
them.
violence, for example.
I mean, Django, for example. I mean, obviously that's not a
Could you sing that?
Django.
No.
Django!
Oh, I don't know that. But like, thinking
it's
about
open
like,
credit.
I don't know, like there's, even if the main characters are winning, there's a lot of loss, There's a lot of
Yes.
of uncomfortable sort of talk and acts and stuff like that,
It's maybe
very
similar to
rapey
the
always.
Vanishing
Always
Half.
very rapey. Thank you.
I would
Where
say
am I
maybe
Vanishing
similar
Half?
to the Vanishing Half, but they kept out a lot of things that I would think would make it more historically accurate.
Correct. Yeah, I agree with that.
Wait, how come we talked about this before, but it wasn't on my list?
What?
Which one?
Vanishing Half. We talked about it, but I never got it into. Here.
I don't know that I
Wait, Britt
recommend
Bennett.
it. I don't know. I don't not recommend it, but Sarah, have you finished it yet?
Yeah, I finished it.
What are your thoughts? Do you recommend it?
I think it's an interesting sort of character study. It feels like they're studying one character through all of the character lenses. I don't know if that makes sense. Like they're trying to study one sort of personality and how it would be reflected in different characters. That's how I kind of saw it by the end.
Interesting. That's kind of cool.
But I feel I'm not a good barometer for these kinds of things because I always find something to take away from most books that I finish. I will not finish them if I feel like I'm not taking anything away.
I guess that is a good
So-
barometer though, because I feel like, I said it in like a not, you, I think phrase it better, but it's like, not that I don't recommend it, but I don't know that I would go out of my way and say, hey, read this
Yeah.
book. If it wasn't for I was reading it and it came up, we wouldn't be talking about it, and I probably never would have brought it to your attention as something to read. However, to your point, there is always something. I read the whole thing. I feel like that's the barometer. Did you finish it? Okay,
Did
for
you
work.
finish it?
It is like it's an interesting. I would be curious to know what Ruthie thought of it. If
yeah,
she
same.
decided to read it.
Same.
Oh, sorry, Holly.
So
I
I'm
slided my feet
reading
out.
Little Fires Everywhere, which I think Ruthie you did, Sarah you did, or you saw the
The film, the
yeah
short series, the special
the
series,
series.
whatever.
Limited Saris.
That's
Yes,
the one.
something I
Limited
realized
series.
about me when it comes to reading, it's really difficult to get into something when they introduce so many characters right off the bat. And this, I may do with this one, like, whatever, but I realized that that's where I have a lot of challenge, you know what I mean? Like I'm used to, I kind of like where there's a main character and you meet them and like, whatever, and then they start introducing, but they start off by saying like, and here's all the kids in the house and they live in, and then the person across the street and and it's like, what? And then some of the names
Little
kind of
fires
sound
everywhere.
kind of sound familiar, like Lizzie and Izzy. It's like, why are we doing that? Lexi and Izzy. It's like, I don't know, they're just too.
Do we say it?
What?
They're just two like white girl names. They're just like
I-
Lexi, Izzy.
When you go to edit, you'll see I did that. I mouthed it before you said
Oh, did
say
you?
it.
Oh.
Before you say it, I'm like, they're just two, and then I went,
Oh.
Blink and you'll miss it.
coming up. Yeah. Anyway.
But do you think that was intentional? I guess I say, is this like 80% of books for you, or is it like there's like a weird 10% of books that have this kind of?
Yeah, it's not, I would say maybe, yeah, like maybe 10, maybe 20%. More than, it took me a minute to figure out the algorithm of like what like makes it hard for me. But I'm like, I think that's definitely one of the things. When they introduce too much too soon. There's a lot going on.
So sometimes they sort of lay the characters out and then go in depth for each character. So it's like they give you all the names, but I don't think they're actually expecting you to hold on to them necessarily. Or maybe it's a situation where you finish the book and then you go back and you reread that first bit because you're like, wait, who was the one who first dropped
That's what I usually do.
coin?
Sometimes I'll go like right now, like somewhat midpoint, go back and because like the way they were talking, it was part of the story of like how they were responding to that situation is like based on their characters, but I forget who responded what way. But I think the reason why I realized it this time is because I'm also reading that And Then There Were None, and it's the same thing. They introduced so many characters right off the bat. And then I'm like, wait, who is that? Is that the lady from da-da-da-da? Like, so I think because I have the two and I'm trying to go back and forth between them, I realized that was like a problem. So I figured out Little Fires Everywhere. I feel like I'm pretty good there, but And Then There Were None, I still keep getting people confused.
Gotcha. Okay, 20%. That's not bad.
No, not at all.
Actually.
But it's something that I can avoid, I can look for, But I've always said, like, I've had a hard time. I know that I've had a hard time getting into some books sometimes. Like, people swear by a book or whatever, and like I haven't been able to figure out, like, hadn't in the past been able to figure out like why, like what stops me sometimes. And I'm like, I just need like a first chapter overview from somebody, like to introduce the book, get me excited and like sort of into it. And then I feel like I could start reading it. But I think if I were to go back, they were probably the ones that I had trouble with, all like introduced a lot in the beginning. Yes.
I wonder if that the synopsis on the back cover of the book would provide enough information to maybe make it a little interesting. Because I guess in like Little Fires Everywhere, you don't have that to look
That's
at.
what gets me to open the book in the first place.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it
well,
gives
I
an
didn't know.
overview of the story, but not like when I say introducing so much, it's like they introduce. Another example was the book that we read with Sabella, or Sabella had read, and then we still haven't watched the series. Do you remember the book I'm talking about?
I don't want to. We Were Liars.
We Were Liars.
I don't really want to.
I don't know if you remember, they started off the book by them being on the island, talking about all the kids. Here's like an aunt coming off the boat. Now I can understand it, but it took me a long time to get into it because it was just like so many characters, and then they would like swap back and forth between them all the time. Like, so it was just like, wait, is that the person, you know what I mean? Before I had a chance to like get to know them. And they also talked in depth about the island itself. And I think without that like visualization, like I had a hard time mapping out the island. Like I feel like I needed a map of the actual island. But I had the same problem with Game of Thrones like I could see them, but I couldn't see an overview of everything, with like as far as like where things were. But like they would talk about the areas that was important to the storyline to know kind of how it was laid out. Anyway, just I think an ADHD limitation that I have. I mean, you saw I was broken with the transcript thing. I was like, well, hold on. I was out of the game for like 5 minutes trying to figure that out.
That's true.
Because the part, in that I noticed because like you guys were talking, so I was like taking in still some stuff while I was trying to focus on that and like trying to check back in with the conversation. Then I would lose my place on the transcript.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say, and then I would lose my mind. I'm like,
well, if that's what you think,
does.
that must be scary for you. I forget what the line is.
It's terrifying.
The color purple I had to do that with, which doesn't have that many characters. But I remember I did it and I got like maybe 20% of the way in and I was starting to make sense again. But I was like, but what was that beginning? I just restarted the whole thing and I went through it. And it was way more enjoyable the second time.
Yeah.
And I don't have ADHD because I didn't have it as a child. but I do find some of these things have similar problems to this. So I'm not sure if it's an ADHD thing or a sort of just some books are harder thing.
How do you know you didn't have it as a child? Wait,
Because I didn't have it as a child.
Oh, okay.
I was a perfect angel. Do you not remember me? I was a perfect angel. So I don't know what's going on here. I will not be impugned.
Is that?
The other
I'm sorry.
thing-
What you just described is that how girls with ADHD show up?
Who knows? Who even knows? I'll tell you that I can't afford to have ADHD, so I choose not to. Like I can't afford the meds. The other thing is, if you look, so maybe we talked about this last time. We're saying there's a limit to how long you can pause your hold or suspend your hold. But if you look at it, it will tell you how many days you have left. No, there is. So I have a hold right now going for this book here. It's just who cares, whatever book that is. But when you click on manage hold, it'll tell you, for me, it says 332 days left.
Oh, so
whatever, it
I
tells
think
you-
probably a year was like, I think that was the guess that we made. So
Right, but
nice.
You don't have to keep guessing because you can sort of at some point check on it and like sort of whatever, and nurture your. I have 10 holds and 9 suspends.
I
I'm
told
working
you,
my
I'm
way
like
through a
overly
series.
blessed with suspends now. I'm so excited. They all started popping up.
It's a mess. It's a mess. Did you notice this week they brought back the character intro to Euphoria?
Yes.
Yes.
I really love
And
that.
Is there anybody in particular you'd like an intro on?
Oh, what? Is that a setup, Sarah?
It is a question. There is somebody that within this household we talk about frequently wanting an introduction on.
Who?
I'll give you a hint.
Faye?
It's got two little, but it looks like one.
Oh,
in
what's
most
his name?
scenes.
Oh my God, what is his name?
He's such a weird character.
I don't know his name. I can't
forget his
remember.
name. I feel like it's something weird. Like we don't know his real name kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like that guy. Yeah, there's something going on there. Because I guess we theorized. Yeah.
I assumed Alamo's name was not Alamo, really. I was surprised to find that out. Like,
Bishop?
I didn't know.
Big Eddie.
Bishop. I think it's Bishop. I want to say Bishop sounds really, really good.
Victoria Bishop.
I just realized that you all were saying Bishop as his name. I'm over here looking it up. You said Bishop, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what that is, but let me see if I can find this guy's name.
And you're like, wait, Bishop?
Oh, so expensive.
Checkmate.
It's so expensive to not pay attention.
The world passes you by, yeah. No, you were paying
okay.
too much attention.
Well, there's that. Okay, so what are we looking forward to?
I'm gonna get
3-day
my brown
weekend.
garden off the ground in. Oh yeah.
Wait,
Maybe
you
it's a
got the
3-day
garden?
weekend when I'm unemployed. I've decided, so despite what ADHD AB told me, which is that, if you just get a system and lock in, because the problem with ADHD like symptoms is that you might start a project, get halfway done, then another project has to get started. I don't make the rules.
Yeah, I don't understand that one. That one does not resonate with me.
Oh, okay. That sounds nice.
Me either,
so-
actually.
Actually, moving on to the next project.
Moving on.
Actually, sorry.
Anyway, so I've got some stuff going on there. I'm going to drive to a different Lowe's to pick up my clay rocks. I'm going to do my own system I have a bunch of mason jars. I'm a mason jar girl. So I'm
Oh,
gonna get
yes.
started. Yeah.
Now, okay, I'm excited now. I thought you were going to go the original route, which is fine. But the one thing that I realized that the reason why I didn't do it, because there was a time where I was not as comfortable as I am now with plants, but it was because you have to use their stupid little pods, and those can add up. And the reviews for a lot of them are that like a lot of the pods are duds. It's hard to get the refunds and things like that. So I don't know if you came across that research.
What the
Yeah,
heck
and there
was that?
What?
are knockoff ones
What?
that you can get.
Ruthie
I don't
did a
know.
thing.
I was playing with it and I noticed it smelled, and then I smelled it some more and I felt a little good. And then is this how it happens?
Can't wait to zoom in on that. Okay.
Okay,
I
I'm
missed it, so I
working on
can't wait to
your
zoom in on
beautiful,
it
Beautiful
too.
garden.
Yeah, garden. What's Amy doing?
Just holiday weekend, 3-day weekend. It's nice to have time, extra time from work. Sabella will have Sabella's always a nicer person to be around when she has a 3-day weekend. We have a lot more fun together.
Certainly less stress makes someone more
Abso-freaking-lutely. So we're
For
gonna
me,
have,
I
we're gonna fun
have
being fun.
I'm excited to make a little bit of money. I have because it's a holiday weekend. There are a lot of people going out of town, so I have a lot of clients. So I'm making a nice amount of. I wouldn't go that far. I can't be just spreading it everywhere.
Just
I
use
can't
pennies.
Okay.
The rumor has it you're broke.
So yeah, I'm excited. I have some new clients and some old clients, and I'm excited. I have a very fun and exciting animal-filled weekend coming up.
Whoop whoop.
My answers are always lame. It's always animals.
They're always
But
animal
anyway.
related, but not lame. There's a difference. Well, they're not
We don't
lame
know
because
these
they're
animals.
animal related. Sometimes
for
they're just
yourself.
lame just because.
Sarah, are any of the animals literally limping because they're lame? We don't know. These might be lame animal stories.
It's a good question.
I'm the animal that's limping. My favorite animal is me.
It's a really good question.
That's not even. I don't believe that.
You ever see the thing? It's like my favorite animal is me when I find out my boyfriend's cheating. It's like
I love
the
that.
one I saw recently was like they were at a picnic and she was like, "I got you a gift," and he opened it and it was like a framed text thread of like his conversation with the person he's cheating on her with. He's like, "My favorite animal is me when I find out he's cheating."
How do I process that?
That reminds me of the style of like, this is my husband before the accident. And it's like, he didn't get hit yet. I'm gonna hit him later. So I don't know. Like it's
like and follow for part 2.
yeah. So that's
I got you.
I totally messed it up, but yeah.
All right. Wait, did you tell me what brown thumb is? Is brown thumb just related to the garden?
Green thumb, yeah.
I'm excited
So
to
right
see
now,
your gardenings.
I have a brown thumb. Well, nothing will be here by the
Also-
time you get here. Yeah.
I better
I
see
have
some
mine.
roots and some sprouts.
I have some lettuce growing.
copies.
Oh, that lettuce died.
Wow.
Well, maybe she'll
Mine
follow.
didn't
die. But I had to learn about root systems. So watch out for that.
Watch out now. All right, y'all.
Watch out now.
All right. Toots. Toots my goots.
Bye.
Bye.